Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Zanthyst Gaming for Challenge 122. Here is the map for you guys. It'll also be in the video description down below. One thing to note is when we're coming in here, we're going to pop off to the right, get the speed pylon, then take it up and around and back. All right. This build is a Hammer of the Ancients build. I've moved some skills around by right-clicking and then dragging them around. You can feel free to do that too if you wish. If you're on the PC, make sure you numlock your Wrath of Berserker. If you're on console, you can just hold down that button and it'll constantly be up. And then other than that, one other tip is that you can shout outside of the challenge rift and you can build up your Wrath out here and then bring it into your challenge rift, which is pretty handy. It's a fairly squishy build, so be kind of careful with it. Make sure you keep your buffs up. Make sure your ancients are up. Make sure that your ignore pain is up when you come to spiky damage areas such as elites. So like right here, we have some pretty crazy stuff, and I burnt my my ignore pain early, which was a silly idea. It meant I didn't actually have it for that room, and that almost resulted in me dying. So don't be like me. Don't do that. It's a pretty squishy build. It can be kind of annoying to play at times. It's not my preferred version of this build. There's definitely better setups for this. That door in particular I found to be pretty deadly. So what I do is I just pop in, kill the first guy, and then I walk out and start killing them in this room. That way I have room to maneuver around all the poison effects and all that. Also, he pops lightning on your head right away, and it kind of hurts. I did die while getting the challenge rift on that guy. That might be the best place to pop your ignore pain, is that previous room instead of this room that I just did it. But I did have a channeling pylon, so it refreshed the cooldown, so I want to utilize that as much as humanly possible. And then we're just going to come back down this way, and then we go straight. We should have another elite. I thought we had another elite right here, but I guess we don't. Okay. And then we're on to the next floor with a little bit more movement forward. Oh, here's where that elite was. I was off by a room. Make sure I grab the globes and then move forward. I think it was this direction. I don't actually have the map up now because I minimized it. Oops. Mistakes were made. Poison damage is killer. Jesus. I'm resummoning my ancients every so often. Just make sure I have all three up. Actually, I don't think he went with the damage reduction rune, which is probably part of why this is so squishy and a little bit painful. So that might be part of the issues that I'm having here, actually. I'm also not shouting as much as I should. When you come to the elites, make sure you use your challenging shout. It'll make them die like a lot quicker. So try to utilize that more, or if you come to really big, just density areas, you can use it too. It will make all the enemies around you take increased damage. It taunts them. It's a good tool to use pretty much at all times. Anytime I'm taking a lot of damage, I'm just gonna iron skin and shout. I'm gonna come to the right here because that's the direction I need to go. This particular pole that we're coming up on in a second here is pretty sketchy. It's like two elites that are pretty strong, so I want to make sure I save my ignore pain for that. I want to clear out these kind of bowmen, spearmen kind of guys as we go, because they can chunk me pretty hard in this narrow corridor setting as well. So I don't want to leave too many of them behind for this pole right here, which I found to be quite intense the first time I did it. So I'm just going to step through and continue killing stuff on the other side of the explosions, because there's a lot of explosions. And then I'm going to step back and continue killing stuff, right? And that way I can kind of maximize my time and not kill myself, not die. Not dying is preferable. All right. My progression's a little bit different than it was when I got the map, because I killed more stuff when I got the map. So this is a little bit of this is unexplored for me. So we have to go a little bit beyond the map. I think we'll be just fine. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. Refresh your battle shout. That's on my number 1 or Q key, depending on how you have it bound. This elite is what pushed me to the Rift Guardian before, but let's see what is beyond this elite. Well, a whole lot of succubus. A whole lot of balls flying by my face. Wait. Yeah, stick by it. Alright. So there's another elite. That's not bad. This should push us up to the next, to the Rift Guardian. Oh my gosh, do I actually have to go to another floor? Guess I should have gotten more of the map. Sorry, guys. Alright, that's good though. Ignore pain right away because Vesuvius sucks. He hits hard. Okay, ignore or dodge his frozen pulse because it does hurt. All right, there we go. And that's the challenge rift. Hopefully this helps you guys if you're struggling with it. The key is just making sure you're really staying on top of your ignore pains and kind of follow the path as best you can. Hopefully it helps you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe down below. I'm going to be taking a break from Diablo this season. I will continue making the challenge rift guides for the community though, because I really love the Diablo community and I think it's valuable. So I'm going to continue doing that, but I'll be taking a break from it on stream. I don't like the direction it has went with the power creep leading to like Paragon farming for hundreds and hundreds of hours. It used to be to a point where you had to Paragon farm some, but the power creep was such that it wasn't like 700 hours of farming to get into the top 50. And now it's the creep is so high that you have to do like rat runs and you have to do like meta groups and you have to farm Paragon for so long to be relevant right now, and I just don't find that engaging or entertaining, and I'm a little bit burnt out on it. So I'm going to take a season off. I'm really interested to see that Fist of the Heaven set because I think it looks awesome, so I might try it when I come back the season after this. But I'm going to take a season off from the regular game. So feel free to stop by, though. We play League, we play TFT, we are going to play Legends of Runeterra. Our YouTube channel, of course, has Diablo content as well as 7 Days to Die content. Might get a little bit of Heroes of the Storm content going again at some point. We'll see. But anyway, quick update if you're still here. Anyway, thank you for being here today and have a good night. Ooh, that was professional. Nice.